Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are at that hump. We're ready for a brand new launch for you, and the weekend is in sight. We have got a fabulous show lined up for you. It is the one and only spring is in the Air Deco-Large, which is just perfectly fitting as we are out of January. We're washing away those January blues, and we are looking forward to the spring days ahead. Just look at our new collection that we've got to show you. Isn't it absolutely marvellous? You're getting so much in here as well. I absolutely cannot wait to run through this and see our demonstrations with it as well. It's very, very exciting. We have the lovely Kat today to do some amazing demos with. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's a beautiful kit, this one,
oh,
isn't
it
it?
really is. And that just that beautiful burst of colour that we especially need on grey mornings like today.
I think so. It really does make us feel like winter. You know, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be done with it soon enough, aren't we? And we're ready to look forward to all those spring occasions. In the producer's station this morning, we have the wonderful Gemma. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, a couple of bits and pieces to do. We're gonna kick it off first of all with our Win It Weekly. Oh my goodness, what a prize we have for you guys this week. It is our Premier Craft Tools guillotine. It is just a fabulous, fabulous tool. You really do need it in your life. It is so lightweight, and it's wonderfully portable. It's got the little crafty hook at the top, so you can just pop it onto your pegboards or your hooks if you have them on the side of your craft trolleys, and it is so good. I think this would be perfect for crafting on the go as well. It will easily fit in a little craft trolley or a backpack, and it cuts absolutely wonderful. You know, I was saying to Gemma this morning just how much I love cutting with our guillotine. It's so, so good. So if you would like to win this piece of awesomeness, this Premier Craft Tools, we need you to like, share and comment with your answer to the following question. Which term refers to a group of swans? Is it A, a mob of swans, B, a raft of swans, or C, a bevy of swans? So it's very on theme this week, Kat. Have you noticed?
Yeah, with our beautiful club gift.
You know, absolutely. Oh, she's so good. She's so good.
I feel like I should know the answer to this, and I don't. I used to be really good at
collective nouns.
Yeah. Why don't I know it? Oh, I'm so upset with myself.
Oh, don't worry, Kat. You will find out on Friday when we are giving away 5 of these beautiful guillotines. But yeah, Kat, you know, you've read my mind. Swans are on the brain. Did you see our fabulous club gift yesterday? I, again, was so fortunate to be able to demo this with the lovely Dan. If you want to take a check back at that, you can have a look at yesterday's show. We will pop the link for you onto that. But yeah, if you just head over, replay the show, have a look at this kit in all of its detail for you. So this club gift is absolutely free. We do have a wonderful money saving bundle for you with this kit that comes with foiled cardstock, inserts and papers, and the most beautiful tag pad. But we have just brought in our club gift this morning for you to have a little run through if you missed yesterday's show. All you pay is postage if you just want this club gift. And it is the most beautiful silver foiling throughout, the most gorgeous swan imagery with that colour palette that's absolutely to die for. Look at your foiled cardstock on this. Printed cardstock as well. I'm seeing a stepper in there, absolutely for sure. Oval toppers, the feeling of romance with this one. You know, obviously swans are the absolute symbol of romance, aren't they? Perfect for this time of year with that dreamy spring palette that we've got going on here. Absolutely stunning. You've got the most gorgeous toppers, all die cut, ready for you to press out and pop onto your projects with absolute ease. You've got the willow in there, all the gorgeous little creatures there, the little mouse. We've got the bunny in there as well. Absolutely stunning kit. You've got scalloped edges in this one as well. Gorgeous corners, fussy cutting potential. It really is a kit that you guys just loved yesterday, and it's not hard to see why. This one, again, is just my most favourite piece of cardstock in the world. and we've got this lovely one as well, again with those scalloped corners that would just be perfect for fussy cutting. So if you missed our show yesterday or you didn't manage to add it, if you're waiting for today to get it with your springers in the air, pop this into your basket. It really did go crazy yesterday. But yeah, let's move on to the main event for today, shall we? It is our fabulous Spring is in the Air collection. We're going to run a little VT and then we are going to do a full walkthrough for you guys. Wasn't that just the most wonderful VT? Absolutely stunning. Let's go over to our pack shot again, because this really shows you how much you're getting in here. So this is for your ultimate collection bundle, your spring deck bun, saving £10 on this. I mean, just look how much you get. You're going to get your toppers and base layers, and you're not just getting the base layer on that sheet. You're getting a border, you're getting extra sentiments, etc., corners on some of them. Then you're going to get the element sheet to layer up all of that beautiful decoupage absolutely perfectly, all accent foiled. And you are going to get matching inserts and papers. Matching inserts, and finally your Spring is in the Air little book, which is just absolutely stunning. That's 144 images just in that alone. So you can just really see that. But I'm gonna walk you through the main kit right here, the Designer Deco-Large Collection. A huge 72 sheets in here with 12 decollage sets, all perfect for the spring. We're gonna start with this beautiful Fairy Kisses one right here. I mean, just look at this, absolutely stunning. You've got the foxgloves there and the marigold with those beautiful fairies, perfect for young girls cards, kids cards, absolutely anything like that. Or just anyone that's young at heart. Perhaps you make fairy doors or decorations, that's going to be perfect. So the way a decollage set works, there's sort of three parts to it. So you're going to get your base layer. Then the next part is you are going to get your element sheet. Now these layer onto your base layer absolutely perfectly. So you're going to get those. The third and final part of a decollage set is your printed cardstock, which you can also layer these elements straight onto. So all in all, to make your decollage, you're going to get a base sheet, an element sheet, and your cardstock. Obviously you're getting 2 of each in this kit as well, so it's going to go even further. So if you just want to use your base layer as a topper, if you want to use elements on their own, if you want to just use these and fold them in half and stick a sentiment on, there's so many different options of you to be extravagant, frugal, however you like to craft. It's going to be absolutely perfect. You get the bunny here with the daffodils. So cute. Big fat bunnies ready for Easter, isn't he? He's got his little chick there. The bluebells and the daffodils, all these spring florals. And then again, nice chunky pieces for this one. They're all foiled and die cut for you, ready to just prop out and layer onto either your cardstock or your base layers. So it really is wonderful. You can obviously split this up and put some on your cardstock, some on your topper. Really, really being frugal with that kit. Here's your printed cardstock now. Absolutely delightful. Absolutely stunning imagery. You've got the kitty cat there in the gardening boot there. You've got the seed packets. Absolutely stunning. To someone very special with love, birthday wishes, and have a perfect day. So 3 sentiments on there. You know, we don't just give you the topper layer and that's it. Absolutely not. We really, really jam pack it full. And then again, these are your wonderful layers there to go on top of there, just for your decollage. And the printed cardstock with this beautiful L-shaped border. Again, if you want to mix and match with some fussy cutting, you absolutely can do. Oh, this one's my favourite. And I believe Kat is demoing this one today.
Yeah, I am.
This is our Easter wishes. And this to me is just Easter in an image.
Exactly, and that's why I picked it, because it just screamed that beautiful burst of colour, the hot cross buns, a little chick,
The mini eggs, the tulips, it's just
everything.
Wonderful, isn't it? All the vintage bunting, and wishing you a bright and beautiful Easter. You've got 2 gorgeous borders on there as well. So these are your elements, so you can be building up that gorgeous hot cross bun and that bouquet scene that you've got on here. And again, your cardstock, which again is just so cute. You get the little polka dot detail in there, again those bunting and those flowers, so wherever you're chopping into this, you're going to have something gorgeous to look at. Now Kat, you did want a set of this, didn't you?
I just need one of the cardstocks, that's all.
Just a piece of cardstock. Awesome. There we are.
Thank you very much.
No worries, I'll carry on going through this kit for you. The next one is, lovely, lovely country cottage, or rose cottage this is. Happy new home, many happy returns. Sit back and enjoy your special day and have a lovely day. Just look at that scene. You can just, put with the elements. You've got that garden gate, that gorgeous brick wall, the thatched roof. It's those country cottages that we dream about. You know, we see them on telly. Just makes me think of like Escape to the Country and all those gorgeous, gorgeous houses that we see, especially if you're having a lovely drive through the country on a summer's day. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous corners there that again you can be fussy cutting. Wonderful for new home cards, perhaps retirement, anything like that. Or just to simply say, I'm thinking of you. We get the gentleman there in his garden with his little pooch pal there, absolutely right beside him. You've got all those gorgeous details on here. This one just genuinely reminds me of my dad. He's never happier than when he's in the garden. Do what makes you happy. It's your special day. Obviously, you can definitely imagine so many occasions that you can be crafting along with this. You get all those elements, his little hat, the watering can there, like I say, the little doggy on there, all accent foiled for you. And again, a really nice big panel, so perhaps you just want to use this and make a slimline card. The options are so endless, and because you're getting 2, you can make so many cards with this. We know that you guys, obviously you get 72 sheets with this, we know you guys make like 100 cards or more with this collection.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to see why, because you can really stretch it out. You've got a bit of a religious connotation there with that wonderful church, and perhaps you love to go to the Easter church services, the Holy Week services, springtime blessings for you and your family, but could also work just as well for a christening, a communion, anything like that. Perhaps, you know, a loss of a loved one at this time of year. Absolutely wonderful imagery. It's so gorgeous, really peaceful imagery there. I just absolutely love it, and that foiling as well, just so wonderful. You get the gorgeous little family there on their way into the church, and your cardstock as well. Honestly guys, we've still got so much more to show you. We've got this gorgeous little teddy bear, really cute there, wishing you the very best wishes, just peeping out of that plant pot. Really love the colour palette that's been used on this, that really soft kind of fresh lilac on this one, and this little postage stamp topper on here. It is so adorable, really cute. There's just, honestly, you're going to go through this kit and there's not one member of my family or friends that I wouldn't be turning to this
There's
for.
something for everyone in there, isn't there?
There really is. Absolutely. Kids, babies, older, retirement, new home, couples cards, absolutely everyone is covered with this kit. We've got the gorgeous floral wreath. Favourite of Anne-Marie when she was crafting with this yesterday. She absolutely loved this one in those pink tones, all tied with a bow and that gorgeous floral detail. Honestly, I can't wait. Let me just sneak a peek in of that built up. Wowzers, look at the layers on there. It really is fabulous. Little button topper sentiment on there as well, and the most gorgeous piece of cardstock with that sort of sponge cloud effect and your leafy border there on the left hand side. Obviously this one as well, another stunning spring image. Absolutely every image is stunning. You see all the different shapes that we've got going on in this kit. We had the arches, now we've got the circles, we've got fancy labels. They're just nestling amongst the tulips, our beautiful blue tits. Absolutely gorgeous with those pink and purple tulips there to match. A little bit of cherry blossom on the cardstock as well. And obviously this is adorable scoreable cardstock as well, 350 GSM. That gorgeous sort of semi-satin coating just to get that gorgeous bit of reflection and shine off of there. We've got the wonderful farm scene there as well in that landscape orientation, so really, really fun. You've got all the gang there down on the farm. Absolutely gorgeous, and your ribbon borders that you can see they're made with love. You get the greenery border as well. And then you can just see how fun these are going to be to build up. Absolutely no fussy cutting required if you don't want to. These are all ready to press out and layer onto your cardstock or your base layer. Really nice sort of country checks in there and that sky. Absolutely beautiful. And then the puppy. Oh, I love him. It's so cute. Having a little nap on there, relax and unwind, have a perfect day. I bet he is definitely having a perfect day. Look at him asleep on that armchair. And again, really nice big chunky ones here. So there's a really nice mixture of some really delicate layers and then some really nice big chunky pieces. So depending on what you have time for and what your sort of preference is, we've got something to suit everybody. And your last pieces of cardstock is this lovely floral one with that corner as well. And like I say, look at them when they're built up. They're absolutely stunning. So you can just use some foam pads or some 3D glue and get these all built up so easily. You can give them a little bit of curve with your tools. That's the gorgeous gentleman gardener there. We've got the blue tip. Absolutely stunning. It really, really is gorgeous.
And I think that's a fab idea as well, isn't it? If you build them at least one of each up beforehand and have them in a box, where if you've got a quick card to make, you're not as daunted in turning to them because all the work's already done. You just need to cut out your card base and stick them on.
Yeah, 100%. You've just got toppers that are ready to go. People will think you have spent hours on this, honestly, and I'm not surprised because the level of detail, oh, there's our favourite, our little Easter scene. Absolutely gorgeous. I know you shouldn't have favourites. They are all my favourite, to be fair. Got that gorgeous tractor there, and finally our wonderful church scene on that arch. Again, the foiling on every single layer of this really does really shine and shimmer there for you. It's absolutely stunning. We are going to go to Kat in just a moment. I'm just going to quickly run you through your inserts that you get as part of this bundle. So gorgeous watermarked inserts, the quality that you expect from Hunky Dory. Absolutely lovely inserts for this, all done for you, no printing required or downloading or anything like that. They're just ready to pop into your basket, fold in half if you want to, and pop into the insert. You'll see all of the themes that you get. It matches the cardstock perfectly, and they're just a really nice 150 GSM, lovely lightweight matte finish. So if you do want to pop them through your printer or add any extra finishes onto these, they really are wonderful. They're wonderful just to write on with a ballpoint pen because it is that really good quality insert paper that you're getting with this. You can see the teddy bear on here, the fairy scene, absolutely stunning scene, that one. And your little bunny there to finish, absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice feel and weight to them on there. So those are $9.99 if you want them on their own. Obviously they are part of that bundle. The final piece of that bundle is the little book, but we're going to talk you through that in part 2 of the show. We're going to go straight over to Kat and get our first demo.
So for this first one, no spoilers here, you've already seen, is our beautiful Easter wishes that we're going to be working with, and we're going to do a 7x7 card.
Wonderful.
So I'm going to start by chopping down my matte and layers. So we're going in with 7x7 with the gold. And then we're moving over to our cardstock. Now I want to use, this is one where I am going to be putting my decoupage directly onto this image here.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to be cutting that out separately. So I want to make sure that for my base of my card that I'm cutting to this side. So I'm going to come to 3 notches under. And I'm going to keep this detail at the top. So I'm going to cut away from the bottom for this layer. So that will be my base, and then we're going to come back over to this one, and I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/4 wide, which should just, I'm just going to take a little sliver off this side so it stops me eating it into my, is that right? No, let me do this first. I'm going to cut so I don't want to chop into my hot cross buns, you see.
Oh, absolutely not. We need them there.
And then if I have any excess there, I can chop that. And then 6 1/4 this way. And then I've just cut a mat and layer for that, all ready to go, which is just 3 notches bigger on each side. And we'll start layering this up. Now, this isn't the most overcomplicated card in the world, but just try to layer it a little bit differently so that we have got a little bit of a different shape on there. So I'm going to do something a little bit different with my base layer. So let's pop that down on to there. This one on next. What's your favourite time about spring, Becca?
Easter.
Easter, obviously. That's the most stupid question ever.
No, but it's the lighter nights, isn't it? The spring florals. I mean, when I bought my house, my mum and dad actually bought me a magnolia, and it's just starting to try and like build its buds up and get going, and it's always wonderful to like see that, because it just gets that, it was a teeny tiny one, and it's been wonderful to like watch it mature over the years as well.
It is. We've got one as well in the garden, and it's exactly the same. It's like grown with us while we've been in there, to the point where we have to, I get very upset when we have to severely cut it back every year now.
That's it, isn't it? So have you got a sort of the whitey pinky one, like the classic one?
Yeah, it's a white one. Unfortunately, doesn't last too long, but
I know. Well, we had really strong winds this time last year, and I think I only had mine for like a week. I was very upset. So hopefully we get a little bit more of a calmer spring this year. But yeah, what about you, Kat? What do you love about spring?
Pretty much the same. I think you've covered anything. I love the mornings and the evenings getting lighter. Just getting back out into the garden, getting it all ready for the summer again and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I am a bit of a fair weather gardener. The first time is always a bit hard work after the winter.
So I've put foam pads on this, and I've just kept them into the middle section there, because we're going to pop this down middle-ish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my base layer, feel that's a little bit wonky, it's going to annoy me, see whether it's going to be kind and let me lift it today a little bit. And then I'm just going to put this on here and slice it exactly in, well, not exactly, but almost exactly in half. I apologise to the little chick.
Oh, so cute though, in half, like absolutely stunning.
That's it, and we're just going to pop this behind just to extend it.
Yes.
Add that little bit of a different shape to the card blank. Just going to take my construction glue just down this straight edge here and slide it under.
Oh, everybody's agreeing with us. One, about how gorgeous this kit is, and secondly, the flowers as well. Anne Richard says, my snowdrops are just about to pop. Margaret Samuel says, I have crocus out. You know, we're nearly there, guys. We can be enjoying all of these wonderful late winter blooms, and I'm ready for the spring. Absolutely gorgeous.
So we'll bob over to our elements layer now. And I have gone in and I have started layering these up with foam pads.
Yeah, this is another one of those jobs that you can do if you've just got a spare 20 minutes, half an hour. You can just pop some foam pads on. You don't even have to build up your toppers if you don't want to. Another really great job that you can get done ahead of time.
It is, isn't it? Like, say you could put them all into wallets, pack your build your layers up, or just put your foam pads on ready for when you want to go, if you're thinking of doing it in a slightly different way like this.
I love this technique, Kat. It looks really good.
So you can just see there just how perfectly that still fits onto that main image.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
I'm just working our way around these little flowers. I always like to just double check the back, make sure there's no other little bits that need popping out that are hid in there.
Yeah, sometimes there can be little notches and things that are taken out. Again, just to give you that extra dimension. Normally it's like spaces in between like arms or crates and things.
Yeah.
Oh, Rachel Marsden says, that layout has such an impact, Kat. It is brilliant. This is what we love. Bit of inspiration from our lovely Kat. Hopefully you can try this one at home.
Yeah. It's just about playing with things, isn't it? And doing it a little differently. So like this one here has got like the little cutout. So we're just going in, helping that with the tools there. And that's what we're here for. We're here to give you the inspiration. You know, every now and again I'll get a message through, and I know you do the same, Becca, saying, I hope you don't mind, but I've used your design, or do you mind if I use your design off the show? And you're like,
we don't mind at all.
This is why we do it. This is what we're here for.
Yeah, it's absolutely, like there's no bigger compliment. We absolutely don't mind. And obviously you can do this technique with any of your toppers, you know, if you wanted to use a little book page in the centre instead. So many different ways that you can try these techniques at home.
You know, because we need to get inspired as well. I mean, there's plenty of times I've been onto the Hunky Dory page just to have a look what people are doing to help me and stuff.
Me too, and a little flick through our magazines to see what you guys send in. I know it really, really is cool to get so much inspiration off each other.
So we're almost there. Just building this up now. And we've got another little bit peeking through there, so we'll just get that. And I think it's these little apertures in that really help get your depth and everything really, really popping.
I think so.
There is so much on this one. Let me make sure I'm getting it right. So we need to get our little chick on.
Oh yeah, we definitely do. What a little cutie.
Down here. I shouldn't have gone one with food on this morning when I've not had anything to eat. It's making me
do you know,
quite hungry.
Everybody is saying the same, like it's making them want a hot cross bun. Now that January's out the way, it must be time. It must be okay.
Oh, I've had a hot cross bun already.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I got some on the weekend.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
Right, let's just do one more egg and then this little chick. And there is more for you to go at when you get it home.
This is it. You can stop when you want to. If you just want to add one layer or two, that's absolutely fine. Or like you say, you can add every single element on.
So if we go back to our base layer now and we have a look what we've got on here, we've got our sentiment, these beautiful corners on here as well. Let's see if I can incorporate these. Ooh,
oh, that's really pretty. I think I'm just going to do them at the top and leave the bottom as is. Oh, Sheila Collier's just put, done it again. Coffee is cold because I am too busy watching the show. I I've done the same. I brought a cup of tea in this morning and I'm going to take it out. How many times do I do that, Gemma? So in almost every show, because I'm just so engrossed in the demos.
And I'm just going to slide this under the side here. I love having side sentiments. I know it really throws some of our photographers sometime when I get a picture of the photo and the photograph the card upside down.
The sentiment the right way up.
They followed the sentiment rather than the rest of the design of the card. But
oh, Kat, that's absolutely stunning.
Just extending it over the sides. It gives it that kind of like Easter egg feel as
well.
It
does,
with those two ovals. Yeah.
Yeah, it really, really does. Absolutely wonderful. Jackie Bradley says this card has made her day. It's so bright and summery. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much,
Kat.
We are still not done with our bundle, guys. So we're going to flick you through the rest of the little book, the final piece that you get in there. But we're going to show you some amazing makes from the team. We've got this twisted easel here with those blue tits on. Really, really nice bit of dimension there that you get from all of those layers. We've got this one that I think is from the little book here. And it's just been layered up with some nesting dies. Absolutely stunning. I love that wreath in the purple as well for something a bit different. We've got the gardener there as well with that fussy cut border. Again, those beautiful layered those dimensional layers, sorry. The kitten as well. We had a lot of people saying this was their favourite. Look at those gorgeous layers, absolutely amazing. We've got that bunny just on a really nice simple card here. Really, really nice. You don't have to do a lot to make these cards look good. And then we've got this one as well that incorporates that bit of fussy cutting. So absolutely beautiful. And then obviously we've had Kat's wonderful demo this morning. Okay, so the little book, the final piece of the puzzle in that little book, in that bundle for you is this little book of Spring is in the Air. 114 pages here in total, 24 different designs. Sorry, beg your pardon, 144. I'm reading off the screen. 24 designs, 6 of each. And again, you can just see the cover that it's got that gorgeous imagery in. So let's have a little flick through, shall we? We get the gorgeous scenes that we recognise in the kit, so that farm. A little bit closer to detail though on these ones, a little bit more zoomed in, just for a little bit of difference. You get, again, that gorgeous family on their way to the church service. The kitten, like I say, I know it's so many of you guys, it's your favourite. The teddy bear, absolutely stunning imagery here. That Easter one that you could easily replace that paneling Cats card with if you wanted something a little bit more of a frugal finish for your card. You didn't want to be chopping into that cardstock. The purple wreath, and we've obviously got it in its pretty pink as well. Those blue tits here as well, and obviously get 6 pages. So if you do want to fussy cut and do traditional decoupage, it is so easy to do that with this because it's the most gorgeous satiny paper. Your scissors just glide through like silk. And obviously you can pop those layers. You can do whatever layers you want to. So if you want to follow the layers exactly the same as the decollage, or you want to do them a bit differently, that's absolutely fine. Lovely mixture of orientations there. We've got some portrait and some landscape. And again, we've just got those most beautiful imagery from the collection. The gorgeous little bunny there, ready for Easter. The country rose cottage. Again, we've got that Easter scene in a landscape orientation as well, so you can really make that a bit different. You can chop these gingham borders off at the side. Absolutely stunning, stunning imagery in here. The designers are just fabulous. They really do pick the very best imagery for our collections. That little teddy bear. Oh, I definitely got a soft spot for this one. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The blue tits there in their landscape orientation. The puppy, again, a lot of people were saying that's their favourite too. And then finally, the very front cover, we've got those fairies, which Nat did the most incredible demonstration with on Hobby Maker yesterday. So you definitely have to catch back up with that one. So that is your little book, absolutely jam-packed jam-packed. So if you make for charity or anything like that, or you're making on a budget, this is absolutely wonderful. Worth getting an extra one as well, because it is only £9.99. And we do have any 3 for 2 on our little books as well, don't we, Gemma? So if you want to mix and match any previous ones, you can add this into that deal as well. What have we got next? Oh, adorable scoreable selection. 24 sheets in total, 8 different colourways, 3 of each. So this has been chosen by the designers to complement the kit absolutely wonderfully. You've got that gorgeous warm cinnamon in there. So you can be making your card bases out of this. You could be chopping into this to make some panels. Using it in any way you like. 350 GSM, absolutely perfect for your funky folds, your steppers, your easels, etc. For you, and you can just absolutely just tell the quality when you get this home. It really is fabulous cardstock. That wonderful holly green there for you, the baby blue. So just kits, I mean, you can just see how well that's going to go.
Straight away, doesn't it? Yeah.
Doesn't it? The first card I picked up with this colour, and it matches absolutely wonderfully. Again, just the most delicious spring colour palette as well to treat yourself to. If you are making a lot of spring birthday cards, you've got the daffodil there, that really sunny yellow there for you. Just going with it perfectly. And obviously you do get 3 of each with this one. You get this one again. I can see this going wonderfully with our teddy bear. I think this one's just a lilac shade, absolutely stunning. And then finally we get that lovely soft sage there as well. Just mixing and matching along with our Deco-Large. The designers just pick them so perfectly. So that is £9.99 if you would like to get your hands on that. Final product before we go back to Kat. It's a good one. New foam, oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen these in real life. Wow. 3mm foam pads, guys.
Where have they been hiding these?
I know! 3mm in depth, available in 2 separate sizes. So your rectangles and your squares. So they're so chunky. I can't even tell you. Kat, have you got a pack of 2mm just to compare?
I've got a bit of.
We've got a bit. This is fine. This is fine. Right, look at, seriously. Like, oh my goodness. You can just imagine how good this is going to sit on your new Deco-Large kit. 3mm foam pads. If you like something nice and chunky, these are £1 each or 10 for £8. They've only just launched today. Thank you, Kat, that's wonderful. So get your hands on those. If you want your layers to be really popping and pronounced, these are the way to go. Or if you just want that extra little bit of dimension, for all of your projects, it's worth having all of the sizes in our foam pads and all of the varieties. So get those added to your basket. I'm sure the team will pop the link in as well for you to shop online with those brand new foam pads. 3mm in depth, guys. They're just, oh my goodness, I might steal these after the show.
We'll be fighting.
I know.
Come to fisticuffs.
I know. I just, why have we only brought 2 in, Gemma? Honestly. Me and Kat, oh, have we? Oh, I was going to say, like, me and Kat will have to share. Okay, quick reminder as well before we do scoot over as well. We just want to tell you our super savers are finishing today. We've got that wonderful Miri, so many bargains on here. The crafty toolbox, your cutting mats here, £3.99. I mean, I'd just be buying one of those as an extra. Yeah. They get well loved, don't they? So it's really worth treating yourself to a new one today. The bigger one at £8.99. We've got our wonderful stamping press there. And we also have popped in the magnets for you as well if you do want any replacement ones. Again, another bargain at £3.99. And finally, our acrylic blocks at £8.99. So those are finishing today. So do get those in your basket if you are treating yourself to this new Deco-Large or you're doing a bit of shopping today. Do not forget about our super savers. Okay, Kat, we're going to whiz back over to you.
Okay, so I'm glad that you said that everybody really likes that puppy because I am working with the puppy for the little books. He's so cute. So I am going to take an 8" by 8", and you'll never guess what I'm going to do.
Oh!
I'm going to chop this down to an 8" by 6" temple.
Oh, of course.
Just so we're taking that little box page, but just so we're extending it out and making a bit of a bigger card from it. So we'll leave that over there for a bit before you see what I'm going to do. Let's do our mat and layer. So 6 by 8. To fill the full size of that, and then I have gone through that beautiful spring selection of our adorable Scoreable and picked out these 2 tones that I think work absolutely beautifully with our puppy there. So I'm going to cut these down. So I'm going to come and do these exactly the same size, so 3 notches under the 6 by 3 notches under the 8.
Yeah, it is. I think you've made absolutely the right choice, Kat, looking at some of the comments. Heather Porter says, mine is the puppy one, the favourite. Viv Williams says, I love the puppy one, it is cute, but just saying cats are better. Karen Willis says the puppy and the kittens one, my favourite. And Dixon, the puppy one. So yeah, we are so excited to bring you this incredible Spring is in the Air with those animals, with those Easter scenes. There really is just such a mixture.
So with both of these, I've cut them to the same side, but I just want 2 pieces from each, so because I'm going to like quarter it up. So if I cut them the same, so 3.5 that way, and I'm going to do it on here the same time so I don't forget rather than doing the same one. So 3.5, and when you piece this back together, it should work, shouldn't it? Yeah. And then this one we'll take to 3 at the bottom, and then the same on this one, 3 at the bottom, and then these ones we'll do from the top. It doesn't really matter, but we'll do 2. And 2. So hopefully now I can do myself like a little checkered pattern.
Oh, beautiful.
And it'll build back up, she says, to make my mat and layer.
Oh, I love this technique.
There we go.
Yeah, and then you get the reverse effect with the others, don't you? Yeah.
So again, I'm going to be doing another one of my favourite techniques and bring my scoreboard in.
Wonderful.
To get some nice score lines on these pieces, just to give them that extra. We've got that really plush feeling in this little page here with all those layered fabrics and stuff, so I think just by adding some score lines, it really helps bring that in. So I'm going to try and remember to do these in 2 different directions. So for these ones, I'm going to want my line going down.
Absolutely, it just gives it so much more definition when it's scored.
So I'm scoring from the back because I want my my texture to be on the top.
Yeah, it's almost like raised,
embossed.
isn't it?
If you want it to be debossed, then just score it from the other side. So I'm just doing these at every 1/4 of an inch. All the way along, and then for my next ones I've just got to remember to turn them in the other direction. So I want this going that way, so I need to turn it like that. That's right, isn't it?
Fabulous.
I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. I was like, wait.
Hey, look, if it's the wrong way round, as long as I make sure it's the same one on the other one, then we can blag it. But I think I've got it right. That should go like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then this one, this direction. So after this, I've got one more demo to come. Should we let people try and guess which one I'm doing next?
Yeah, I think
Just for the fun of it. I don't think I've given any clues away.
I have no idea. I'm going to surprise myself.
I'm not going to say anything else, but let's just see what people think.
I think so, yeah. Let us know, guys. Hazard a little guess.
And I hope I get something that you want to see.
Definitely. All of this kit is beautiful. We do not mind.
So it just takes a couple of seconds, but we'll make sure I've got the right piece. And then we can layer all this up. There's no tricky gaps or anything in there, so we can just start putting it back on as before. Use your construction glue, and then you've got that wiggle time to get it all in the perfect place. So I'm going to leave what looks like my normal matte and light layer size border at the edge. Have I done that the right way now? Where did that go?
Did that not go on the right next to that one?
Yeah, it does. Why didn't my brain work there?
I was going to say, if you left yourself enough room, do you need a little
due to my delightful little child, I have had very little sleep last night, so please apologise. Please accept my apologies for any little brain flips that I have today.
Oh,
there we go.
Absolutely gorgeous. Those colours just work so well together.
And the last piece. And then because you've done it out of 2 pieces of cardstock as well, those other bits will fit together to do another card base for you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the best thing about doing this technique, is you can make 2 cards.
Just slide that in there. Make sure we've got that nice even border. Give it a good press down. And you get this beautiful checkered effect at the back. So we're going to take our sheets of our little book page and we are going to do some fussy cutting.
Fabulous. It really does just call for it, doesn't it?
It is, and it's so beautifully to do this one as well. So I think I have been rather extravagant and used all my layers for this one.
Why not? You get 144 sheets, guys, 6 of each, so why not?
So I'm just going to take this first layer round the edge of my couch seat and the cushions.
Everybody's saying the farm one for your next demo.
If you have a look deep, there's something missing on that farm one.
I know.
That didn't quite grab my attention. Maybe if there had been something on there, then it might have been the farm one for the next one.
You've got a cute little goat, you've got the border collie, the scarecrow, the chickens, the sheep, the ducks and geese, and the little piggy and pussycat there as well on that farm one. It's so cute.
But
there is not a certain farm animal that we do not mention, but it is still beautiful.
So then I've gone ahead and I've cut that layer. I've got another one here where I've just taken it a bit more around the cushions, and then another one more in depth with the cushions, and then on my last one I'm just going to finish out cutting out this one here. Do you know, I was going back to the COW word. We were out on the weekend and we were on the train and we passed a field that had some in, and they're not usually out at this time of year.
Yeah, it is.
And we were out for my brother-in-law's 40th, so there was quite a few people on the train with us, and somebody piped up saying, "Oh, have you seen those?" When it was brought up that I like cows, have you seen those miniature cows for sale? And the guy in front of us on the train said, yeah, we looked at buying one because my wife really likes cows, so much so she's even got a big picture of one in the living room. At which point everybody else just burst out laughing and said, yeah, that's actually got about 100 pictures of cows. If you're trying to compete on that level, you're not gonna win.
Yeah, one, honestly. Amateurs.
Amateurs, one picture?
One picture.
So if anyone deserves a miniature fluffy cow,
I think it's you.
Yeah. So we're just going to build these up now, like you would with your normal decoupage.
Oh, your mum says maybe the bunny one.
Nope.
No. Oh, this is so exciting. I can't wait. I mean, I'm enjoying this demo, Kat, but...
There's nothing. I don't know. It was just a little game. There's what's the word? There's no reasoning to it, I don't suppose. It was just, while I was doing that cutting, I thought, oh, well, let's let them have a
little guess. Have a little guess, guys. We've got loads of guesses coming in.
Somebody will hit it at some point.
I think so. Oh, this gorgeous little sleepy puppy on this little book, though. It's absolutely gorgeous. So sweet.
And this is one of those that just really, really lends itself to those different layers.
If that's your armchair as well, you're not getting that back all afternoon, are you?
No, and you wouldn't want to.
I know.
I'd just be devastated he's fallen asleep without me and him sat on my knee. So just building these up. And you can really see that depth start coming now.
Absolutely stunning.
Let's put another one that side because it's a little bit...
Yeah, and this little book, it is available in that bundle, which saves £10. So really, you're getting your little book for free. If you want to think about that. That little book with 144 images, just like this, you could be getting for free as part of your ultimate collection.
So I'm just going to bob that onto one of our mirror mats.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we've got so many of these now. We do them in loads of different colours as well. These are our little book mirror mats, sized perfectly, just oversized to create the perfect mat and layer for you, for your wonderful little books.
So just doing my usual trick of putting my tape directly onto my mirror, but not going too close to the edges. And I can layer this up, get that in the right place, and then carefully lay it down on there.
Oh,
and I'm going to pop this in the centre. Again, let's do a few more foam pads because we're already in, aren't we? We're already going to have to put this in a bigger card or a card box. So let's...
Why not?
Let's go the whole hog. Or the whole dog, maybe. With it being the doggy on the front. So we pop that on there. And then I'm going to go back to the original sheets.
Oh, that looks so good in there.
And this is where, because getting those extra sentiments and stuff, really, I think Get Well Wishes will work lovely with this one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think the colours that you've chosen, they're so like gentle and relaxing. I think it's a perfect Get Well card.
We'll just pop that on there. Then I'm just going to take a couple of these little white pearls just to pick up on those accents that are in the cushions on the couch there. Although it's a very brave owner, whoever's letting the dog jump on up on a couch of that colour.
I know.
And then just 3 more down the opposite side.
I think if you have pets, you've just got to... I don't know, it's part and parcel, isn't it, that they're going to
it is, yeah.
Get on your furniture.
Just maybe make more sensible colour choices.
That's yeah, so true.
And there we go, just to set it off.
Oh, what a stunning card, Kat. Absolutely beautiful. I love, love, love that puppy image. And like you say, that scoring does really give it that extra bit of dimension. Stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous card. And we've got one more demo. We are going to quickly run through that kit as well if you did miss the beginning of our show. A very quick flick through this time, because you can see it in a bit more detail. But we're just going to go through it very, very quickly, just as a quick reminder. We've got our fairy kisses here. Absolutely beautiful. There's 72 sheets in here, 12 Deco-Large sets with the 3-part Deco-Large set, which is your base layer, your elements, and then finally your printed cardstock. You're going to get 2 of each of everything as well. The kit in there as well. We're going to be treated to one more demo. Everybody's been guessing what it is. We've had so many guesses. Hopefully we have landed on one of the right ones, but there are so many to choose from. Perhaps it's this little kitten. We've already been treated to a fabulous demo with our Easter wishes, with that hot cross bun imagery, the chick, the daffodils, that bunting on there, which is absolutely delightful. Favourite of mine for sure. Maybe it's Rose Cottage. Just absolutely stunning. You can see how those are going to pop straight onto your cardstock or your base layers. The gardener there, just so happy to just be outside enjoying that fresh air with his little poochie pal. You can just see that there. And again, the most stunning cardstock to match. Every single one of these is just absolutely wonderful. It's so gorgeous. Really, really easy to do. If you've never tried Deco-Large before, you are going to absolutely fall in love with how easy it is and just the incredible layers and dimension that you're going to get when you build these toppers up. Really easy, no fussy cutting required if you don't want to. You get the teddy bear there. Again, this really reminds me of just so many like favourite toys that we had. You know, growing up. It's just really nostalgic, this one, that little teddy bear in the plant pot. We've got that wonderful pink wreath there for you, built up. It looks absolutely stunning. Again, that cardstock to match there with that just candy floss cloud background. It really is absolutely gorgeous with that green leafy border as well. The blue tits with the circular topper on there. So many sentiments on there, 3 with 2 borders on there. Have a beautiful day with love from me to you, and take time to enjoy the little things in life. And again, that wonderful, adorable, scoreable cardstock, 350 GSM. Lots of guesses for the Down on the Farm, but I don't think it's this one because Kat's favourite animal is not on here. Perhaps she's treating us to something else from this wonderful kit. But again, another fabulous one to use for all of those countryside fans that we've got at home. It's just perfect for any occasion. And there's the puppy as well that Kat treated us to, using the little book instead of that Deco-Large, but obviously you get all those layers to build up, all accent foiled, and the most wonderful cardstock to match. So that's a little second look. If you want absolutely everything, here's another look at our pack shot where you're getting those inserts and the little book that Kat has just treated us to a demo with, 144 pages in there, saving £10. So in essence, you are getting that for free. Last couple of bits to show you before we go back onto Kat. We have got our Deco-Large box frames. If I just show you the card model on the front. So these come all flat, but all scored and die cut for you, ready to pop out and build into the most gorgeous frames. So you could be putting your Deco-Large in this to use as keepsakes, home decor projects, anything like that. Or you could be popping your little book pages in, or any other projects really, just to finish it off in style. You get obviously sentiments in there, you get the little stand for the frame for you, and again, it's really great. 300 GSM cardstock, so it is going to be really sturdy for your frames. And again, another favourite with our Deco-Large launches, it is our handmade card boxes. So if you just don't want the hassle of like making your own boxes for your Deco-Large, because they are pretty deep once you've got all those layers on, you can just buy these. We've got squares and rectangles, protecting your cards when you're giving them to your recipients. Just something really, really nice to deliver all those layers in. And obviously you can decorate these however you want to. Again, it's 300 GSM as well, so you can be layering up elements on here, inking on there, whatever you want. You get 12 in total and they're $8.99, so they're such a bargain. They're going to save you so much time as well for your box making. Okay, we're going to repeat the Win It Weekly, and then do not worry, we're going straight back over to Kat. I can't wait to see. She's kept us all guessing. But our Win It Weekly for our guillotine, like, share and comment, and the question is, which term refers to a group of swans? Is it A, mob, B, raft, or C, a bevy? We are going to be announcing that on Friday, so get your guesses in. Okay, Kat, it's time for the big reveal.
Okay. Ta-da!
Okay.
Any clues?
No.
No, I have gone with our craft card because I thought it paired really, really well with our beautiful
the teddy bear! Oh, I'm so happy you're using this one. Yeah, that craft card's a perfect match.
So I'm going to make a shape that I've made before, like with an acetate fronted card, but I've never done like a 7x5 version.
Okay, yeah.
So this is where our A3 cardstock really comes in useful.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
So I am going to cut this down to 14 inches because obviously we need 2 lots of 7. And then we need to cut it down to a depth of 5. And this is where you're going to hit a problem because you're not going to fit that 14 inches into there. If you score this first.
Oh, I always do that as well.
So this will overhang on here, but you only need to know where your 7 is. Make sure you've got it the right way, yeah. As long as you can get it nice and flat up until your 7 mark, you're absolutely fine. So we just score at 7.
Oh, Pammy on YouTube is so glad you're using the teddy bear one.
So take that down there, and then this will fit in so you are easily able to then cut. And you can get 2 out of here, I do think. So there you go, and you've got your 7x5 blank. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this slightly differently because normally this would be the front of a card and we like to use like the slightly darker texture.
Okay, yeah.
But because this one I'm going to kind of have in this shape with my acetate coming down the front, I'm going to put it so my dark one's in the middle there. I mean, we're only going to see an edge of it, but it's just those little things.
Oh, definitely.
I do.
There is, with craft card, like you say, there is a right or wrong side. The reverse does look a bit more grainy, which is perfect if you want something a bit more distressed, a bit more kind of grey board in tone. And then, like you say, if you want that more luxurious feel, that rich brown, the right side, as it were, is just perfect. So we're making an acetate easel card.
We are.
Oh, wonderful.
So I'm cutting down 2 mats and layers in the gold because I still want to bring in that pop of gold with my mat and layers just to bring everything together, but just have that little bit of brown on the outside just to pop that in there. So I'm just going to check I've got these right. So these are both 3 notches under the, do you know what? I'm going to take another little sliver.
Yeah, I was just thinking
to have that little bit more. So I'm going to take it to a full quarter.
Yeah. I think that'll look really good. It'll really let that craft card show a bit more.
Which is usually my normal rule when I am using another colour for my mat and layers. I do usually take it to a full quarter just to give it its moment to shine.
I'm the same. Yeah, I did one with the Matastic yesterday and I was like, this needs to be a full quarter of an inch. Like you say, it really is. It's just weird, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And then we are going to go on to our card blank here, cardstock. So this one, so I'm going to take the quarter, but this time I am only going to come the 3 notches under, so my gold border is finer than my craft one.
Yeah.
So we'll take that No.
Oh, have you cut it?
I've cut it the wrong way.
Do you want another piece, Kat?
Yes, please,
Let me just
if you
find
don't
one.
mind.
Yeah, I will have to sift through and find one. Just bear with me.
Getting too carried away then. I can do one piece, but I've cut into my other one there.
Bear with, bear with, bear with.
Bear with, I know.
That was absolutely not intended. I'm so sorry, guys, for that dreadful joke. There we go.
Thank you. Yeah, so then from the other side, do exactly the same. So 3 under there. And this time I think I'll cut from the top, so we've got that nice border, so we're getting both sides of the cardstock in there.
Yeah.
And then while I've got mine cut out, let's go in with our acetate. So we know we want this to be 5 inches wide, to be the full of our card. 7 tall, but then we're going to add on that extra inch just so we've got that piece that we can use as a lip. And then I'm going to cheat. I'm going to take this up to the 1 inch mark and just use this to do my score on while I've got it out. And just run that along there. And then we can start building it all up. So, do you think, because everyone was really nice and played along with us, that to somebody that guessed the right answer, we should give these 3 demo cards away today?
Definitely.
Do you think you'd like that?
We want someone that's had the correct guess of the teddy bear.
Yeah, well, I think that's fair, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure me and our lovely Gemma can find someone to win these cards. Okay, so we are going to have a flick through and see if we can find a winner that guessed the teddy bear correctly, and Kat will give these cards away. And oh my goodness, I'm really jealous because they're absolutely stunning, Kat.
Thank you. I've not finished yet. It might be horrendous.
You don't have it in you to make a horrendous card. Stop it.
Oh, trust me, I do.
Stop it right
Trust
now.
me,
No,
I do.
you don't.
I'm just layering all this up. And that's it. We've just got that lovely craft brown border popping through there. And then, before we do this one, we're going to add some red liner tape to the top. Make sure I have got the top.
Oh, Janie has said, I was playing with the Blessed and Beautiful dies yesterday. Stunning. Yeah, they really are. I'm so glad you're enjoying them.
We have got some absolutely amazing dies coming up for you. I can't give anything away.
I know.
I can say we've got some dies coming up, but that's it. I'm not giving you any more information.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
You are going to absolutely love them. No. Put this over the back here.
Yeah, we're not giving anything away, but yeah, we really do, don't we?
What have I done? Oh, I've put it on the wrong piece. So, just in with some red liner tape. Usually, I think I usually do that to the full size, like because I'm doing a normal size mat and layer, aren't I? And that's why it goes over the back and fits. But we can just put this here, and then you can use your insert at the back to cover any workings up. So we can pop this, slide it over the top, make sure it's exactly where you want it before you want to pop these pieces down.
Wonderful. This is looking good, Kat.
So pop that there. That in there as our background. And then this is going to work as our easel at the front here.
Oh, gorgeous.
So let's get on with the pretty decorating now. So
I think
have started building up our beautiful teddy here. Let's just finish him off with the last few elements. And he's so beautiful, isn't he? He's almost like photorealistic. He's just absolutely gorgeous.
Definitely. It just really is such a gorgeous little teddy bear.
Just that peekaboo moment. And this is one of those cards that's it can adapt to so many different situations, can't it?
Oh, 100%. Just a quick update on the giveaway for Kat's cards. We have got quite a lot of comments, and scrolling through when we are live is a little bit difficult. So we will announce that after the show for you. The team are going to go through all of your comments and find a winner for Kat's wonderful cards today with our Deco-Large collection. So just keep an eye out on our social pages, and we could be giving them to you if you guess the correct answer. Doesn't it just look wonderful when it's built up? It's so beautiful. So pretty.
So we're then just going to pop this on the back. Couple more foam pads, and again, you've got those inserts that you can use to cover your workings on the back of the insert. If you're not on the back of your acetate, if you're worried about seeing your foam pads through the back. So what I would do is just like on one side of, I wouldn't go on the most interesting part of my insert, but you just pop this over the other side, trace round it, cut it tight, and then it'll fit perfectly.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Or a piece of scrap cardstock, anything like that is going to work, yeah.
Just to cover your workings. So now we need to get ourselves a stopper. So let me go back to this piece here.
Oh, love that. Just a really nice big chunky sentiment for your stopper, isn't it?
It's just going to work so perfectly.
Oh, guys, we're just loving this decollage today. So cute.
I'm just going to pop that down the bottom there, and I'm going to leave it really clean and simple. You could add your ribbon borders to the top here to add a little bit more interest, or to the back of your card, but we really want that decollage to be our star and sing bright and proud.
Oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, so nice. That craft card as well is the perfect accompaniment to go with that teddy bear as well. Thank you so much, Kat.
You're welcome.
Your demos have been absolutely amazing as always. She's so great. Okay, a few things to leave you with before we say goodbye. Our telly timetable. Make sure not to miss Anne-Marie tomorrow. She is up bright and early with a fabulous new launch of adhesives at 6 AM and some sparkling mirror glitter ombre mega mix at 7. Oh, it's so shiny. She is back again at 1 PM with a moonstone launch, and again a bit more inspiration with that mirror glitter ombre mega mix. It really is stunning. Next up here with us at Hunky Dory TV, we are having a little moonstone takeover tomorrow. So get ready for some fabulous offers, some great demonstrations. That's going to be myself and Natalie, 10 AM for that. So do join us tomorrow. We would love to see you again, and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday.